Chinon. Do you know what this is in here? Well, there's actually nothing in here because it's on my camera right now. It's right there. This is the telescoping microphone you probably didn't know about. It sounds like it's a little far away. What do you think? I'm gonna just... This little gem I came across by accident while surfing eBay for Super 8 cameras. This is a top mount microphone for an old Super 8 film movie camera. This is how old it is. Very similar to old microphones like the 100-year-old microphone, if you've seen that video that I tried out.
Hello, can you hear me? Well, I think it's working. Y'all.
Old microphones aren't necessarily ideal because the filaments and the things, they fall apart. But this microphone you're listening to right now is the microphone in action. I'll put the stats up because I had to make some slight adjustments, a little bit of boost, a little bit of floor noise reduction. This is what it sounds like naturally, just right into the camera. It's one channel mono input, and this is what it sounds like. And then with the slight adjustment, we'll just put that on right here. Boom. Now this is the microphone with just, stereo sound and a little bit of adjustment to the levels. The unique thing about this microphone that I wanted to share is the fact that it telescopes out probably about 2 feet in front of the camera. And you can't really see. Oh, actually, yeah, right here. The microphone's right there. And actually, it has the original wind muff on there. And that's what it looks like with the wind muff off there. If you unscrew this capsule, there's a battery underneath there. It does have a little shock mount here. You can see this thing. This is an old microphone. It's not as old as that 100-year-old microphone. Actually, it wasn't a microphone, was it? It was headphones. Spoiler alert. This is what's so cool about this. Check this out. You are 4 feet away from me right now. And the mic telescopes out 2 feet. So that means the microphone is 2 feet. I actually had to think about that. But it cuts the distance in half for the microphone. A friend of mine, Brendan Miller, actually did this setup with his DIY style with a boom pool and a microphone on the end of it so he could do interviews and the microphone would be right here. I think he ran his underneath. I posted these photos and a bunch of other cool tricks over on FreeTimeFilmmaker Instagram channel, so go check that out if you're interested. This telescoping microphone can project out from the camera about 2 feet and then go all the way back to about 7 inches. So with the microphone about 4 feet away, I'll just continue talking so you can get an idea again of the sound and the distance that you're hearing 4 feet away from the camera. This is not an ideal setup. I know I did a tutorial like this talking about how important it is to get the microphone in your face. Whoa, where's my mic? I'll save you the trouble of clicking the link. Basically, put the microphone as close to your face as possible. And that's why this telescoping lens caught my interest, because when I saw it, I'm like, why don't they make new microphones like this? This is what I love about this old vintage filmmaking. I'm recording. I know it's an old microphone, that's what I was just saying. Yeah, it's really old. I'll be careful with it. I'm just... Okay. No, I have not seen your shoelaces. It's a weird question. Anyways, close the door. Anyways, I love old filmmaking equipment like this because it is so unique, and in a way it was very forethoughtful. Is that a word? Let me get this microphone back in my face. Check out eBay if you want to track down one of these. You might get one that's in pretty good condition. That's the luck of the draw with that. I don't know of any other place that sells stuff like this, so you just have to keep an eye out. I didn't get to talk about this. It comes in this cool little case, and I just noticed that it has like this little belt strap thing. Oh, one thing I wanted to mention, I had to modify the adapter for this. For some reason, it wasn't a 1/4-20 adapter, so I had to actually re-thread it. So I did that, put it back together, and now I hooked it on to the camera. But I didn't just hook it onto the camera because if you notice, it's a threaded screw, and that is another video I talked about. Actually, just the one right before this, you can check it out, where I talk about must-have video gear. And one of these little pieces of gear, I don't even know what you'd call it. It's just a little receiver hub, and it turns a 1/4-20 into a cold shoe adapter. Does that make sense? Check out the link and watch that video. There's some other cool gear that I think everyone should have, and it's awesome that I was able to use it for this one because there's no other way I could have mounted this to my camera. I unplugged the microphone just so you could get like a baseline of what it sounds like with just the camera mic in this room and then you can compare it to when we jump back to the mic plug back in. Vintage microphones. There you go, knob top. Go make something. Thanks for watching.